Oh, not bad. 6.5 minutes. Could still be better though. Hey gamers, Oxyunin here. Broodworks is one of my favorite maps. In this video, I'll show you how I'm tackling this map. I've selected missions for crafting, combat, and sabotage. These 3 missions do a good job of highlighting locations across the entire map. While learning this map, you may find that the many locations can be confusing as there are a lot of important buildings. I'll call these the guard towers, buggy garage, officer's central base, generator 1 building, the everything building, Overwatch command center, and the ammo depot. From a big picture perspective, during this run, this is the route I'll be taking. I'll show the entire run through at normal speed with some commentary. After that, I'll discuss a few key points as well as some route alternatives based on different missions, including the gathering mission living off the land. And then as we view the run, I'll track objectives for each mission, highlight which mission will receive an update next, and use a mini-map to help visualize map traversal. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, the first thing, I always get scrap metal so I can craft the sensors. I always get the scrap metal here so I can grab the bandage also. And then we have to craft the sensors. And I try to land down here next to the first banner. If you have either mission shaping the operations or living off the land, tower objectives should be completed left to right. This will land you near the buggy garage when the towers are complete. At each of the towers, I like to do the banners first and then move up top and kill the snipers. This is one of the trickier parts of doing this map consistently, is this traversal from tower to tower. While the position on this last tower is helpful, I could probably actually skip this kill and just run by the mobs. Fuel cells for that gathering mission are inside this garage as well. And now we're moving over towards the central building. We're going to go for our first Decapitation Strike. A water tank for the gathering mission can be found in this building. And then we need to activate the computer. So you run across here. At the bottom, there's a computer and you can access it from either side of the table. I just go to whichever side is opposite the mobs. Now we're going to get the first generator component. That one actually worked out pretty nice. On some of my better runs, I actually can float straight into that door. I always pick up the spice sand. You can save some time by not doing that. After this component, we have a huge traversal across the map. And on this jump, if you have shaping the operations, you want to target the very top and land on the ornithopter. Otherwise, you can just target the mid-level and go straight for the generator or the lieutenant. Shields up. I actually didn't need to kill that guy. You can pretty much ignore all of the ranged unless they're drill shot, and sometimes they can bother you. This next traversal up to the Overwatch command post can actually be pretty tricky. I find that moving here gives me a chance to craft the generator and then catapult up the cliff. If you end up leaving the map without crafting the generator, you will need to return to the map to complete the final step. And for me, that's why it's good to have a routine which includes the actual crafting step on my route. I have to go get the security band so I can have access to the commander. When I get to this side, I generally do kill the mobs so that they can't trigger the alarm. If we do get reinforcements, a bunch of melee mobs can really mess you up. Ah, they're both ranged. I could have just skipped them and gone straight for the commander. I think if you had really good luck with the spawns, you could probably just run in and kill the commander real fast and then exit. But most of the time you'll have melee mobs that will interrupt you while you're attacking the commander. Now one final drop down here to the ammo crate. Oh, that guy's running away. I can just skip him. This is a good trajectory for exiting. You do have to stop here because of your power supply. You can see that crashed ornithopter on the wall. Disassembling it is the final step of the gathering mission. While these missions are repetitive, I am enjoying taking a speedrun approach to many mission sets. Trying to shave off time as well as execute routes as flawlessly as possible, it's actually pretty tough to consistently get everything to flow as planned. Even this run I had a lot of opportunities for improvement. Better reaction to enemy spawn types, meaning I ignore more mobs, better jumps, tighter routes, and I'm sure many of you are having success with different routes as well. Next I'll give a few other tips, route alternatives, and highlights for the gathering mission. But first, it's that time guys. Please help support the channel by subscribing. You can also leave a like or comment, which really does help with the algorithm. And if you happen to be interested in live gameplay, I do stream weekly on Twitch, and I really do appreciate your support. Thank you so much guys. If you don't have either mission, shaping the operations, or living off the land, you won't need to go to that buggy garage, so completing the towers from right to left will actually set you up for either Decapitation Strike or the generator components for reading the mail. I use this distinctive tower as a visual cue to identify the building with the first generator component. Once again, I think it's wise to kill the melee mobs that are in the room with the commander, but you can ignore the ranged mobs. Here are the objectives for Living Off the Land, a gathering specialization mission on the Broodworks map. This is actually a pretty quick mission. You'll find the quest updates at the following locations: fuel cells in the buggy garage, the water tank in the central building located on the first floor over here, and finally, the crashed ornithopter that you can disassemble on your way out of the map. For this step, snipers in the nearby towers will be targeting you, so you may want to take them out first. And there we have it, the Broodworks. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. Until next time.